Good evening. This is Savage Squishy 86, and we are resuming our live stream of Doom Eternal Mission 3, the Cultist Base. Bear with me a moment, as I'm just deciding to try using my headset for a period. Okay, so we looks like we're good. I'm still just getting my comfort zone with using it, so bear with me a moment. I haven't used it in a long time, so it's always forget, your sound dimension, or, where your sound really is influential and where it really isn't, so. So far, I think we're good. Welcome to the stream. I've been really busy with playing the games, other difficulties in scale, and it's been kind of successful, marginally. I'm just started playing it on Ultra Nightmare, and that is definitely a challenge. But I am learning and adapting, so with any luck, I'll be able to complete that milestone, completing the game on Ultra Nightmare difficulty. So, with any luck, we'll get somewhere in that regard. So, now, I believe we are solid. So, when we last left off with our live stream, we pretty much had tackled the enemy in terms of going to get a replacement conduit battery to help us find the remaining Hell Priests. Needless to say, it has been very tricksy to get my cumbersome around the difficulty, but so far I've done really well. So where we last left off, that's pretty much where we were. Now what we're going to do is head back with Mission 3 as we track down the second Hell Priest in our attempt to curb the invasion of Hell's forces from Earth. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started right on that. As you can see, this is pretty much what I was doing earlier today. That was very tricky. I was not very prepared for the scale of difficulty. Specifically, if you die in Ultra Nightmare, your entire campaign is over. You got to do the whole thing from square one. So I'm not sure how I feel about that, but we'll give it a go. It kind of gives you reminiscence of Dead Space 2's hardcore mode, which I did not complete, sadly, because it's just something I couldn't get my head around. So, but in either case, enough of that. We're gonna get started right on the game with our next entry of Mission 3. But after we left Mission 2, we had acquired our battery from the Betrayer from Hell, and we were able to get ourselves back to the Fortress of Doom, the command station hovering over the Earth. So now we'll be able to use that battery that we got, our celestial locator, now I remember, to locate the second Hell Priest and kill him. So, without further ado, let's get into the action. So I'm pretty much still getting my curb appeal down with using the headset again, because I noticed that the cam can sort of give a little bit of an echo with feedback from the TV of my game that I'm playing on. So to sort of make it a lot easier to sort of distinguish the sound cues, I'm deciding to try playing it with a headset, at least for initial few missions. If it doesn't seem to really make much of a difference, feel free to let me know, and I'll double back and do something else a little differently. Probably back with the camera. I am going to try to get as much of this in as I can in the coming days into the week, because I'll be going away for a trip north to the Adirondacks to sort of just get away for a little while, and then I'll be back probably within 5 to 10 days. So with any luck, that's pretty much what I'll be doing in terms of the tail end of July going into August. So I'll try to get as many missions in for the live stream of this game while I can.
You can now find the remaining Hell Priests by activating your Celestial Locator. The second Hell Priest is located in the northern region of Earth. I will calibrate the portal now. The hub has several areas locked off due to power constraints. Once power has been restored, you will be able to access the entire ship.
So what we want to do now is potentially go and restore power with that battery we acquired from the Hell that we just left in Mission 2. So here you'll find the battery, Sentinel batteries.
Sentinel energy levels rising, re-establishing power to core and supplementary systems.
So now we have to go get a new weapon modification available to us in the form of the Ice Bomb.
They're either ice bombs or frag grenades.
So pretty much what you want to do with that is right now we got grenades equipped of the targeting scale to from the top of the targeting reticle to the bottom. So right there you can see below the little oil thing that would be the flame blower chainsaw. I can't talk tonight for some reason. And below that you'll have the grenade. But if you switch it over with the the left D-pad right here, you'll get the ice bomb. So right now we're gonna go downstairs and test that. I also want to take a moment to sort of marvel at the music albums I've collected. So these are probably some of the musics you could pretty much get. I'm getting an indicator for an internet quality issue, so if there is a drop, I apologize. I'll try to relay it as if it goes down. But here we have the at Doom's Gate. This is the classic original Doom game theme, so I'm definitely liking that. Now this will only play while you're in the Fortress of Doom. This won't play beyond that point, so you'll just have to enjoy while we can. Our next weapon here is being made as well, so that'll be the Ballista. This would be another weapon we can unlock, the Unmaker, but we'll do that later. These are all different areas of the ship you can unlock once you get more Sentinel batteries. So as you can see, we got Predator tokens, suit tokens, weapon mods, energy ribbon, Sentinel crystals, lots of stuff we can get around here. There's also a couple of well-hidden costumes you can get access on, so... And now I'm trying to think, oh, okay, I know where I gotta go. Oh, that's where I'm going. I gotta go down and try out this new weapon with the fortress, the Doom Prison. Now the Doom Prison is a unique place because ultimately it allows you to go into these locations and you can test your weapons or your skills or your playstyle, just to sort of, you know, learn something new. So it's a great place so you could practice without getting killed, and equally as much not lose resources. But down here, this is pretty much the Slayer's personal room. I'm going to pause in between scrolls so you can pause this video at your leisure and read this, because I've already read all this material. Got some sort of an entry here that's missing. Oh, that's what it is. The ice bomb. Here it is. As you can see, it's pretty effective for really fast enemies. Over here, you got the entire gallery of weapons you can explore. This is a new weapon skin I unlocked. There are certain weapon skins you can unlock, depending on how well you play, so you can actually change the look of your weapons. And there's his rabbit. The Slayer with his rabbit. As you can see, I've already unlocked the Doom 2 game, so you can literally play the Doom game actually right here. So you can actually enjoy classic Doom 1 and 2 right here on this PC. Just like you would if you were playing anything else. I'm going to try doing this when I actually get my bearings back of remembering how to play it. So I'm looking forward to it. It's really fun. Over here is all of his armor and modifications. His classic Praetor suit is here, so we got lots of stuff here we can pretty much like check out. Plenty of stuff here. He's a bit of a rock star too, apparently, which is awesome. Over here are the collectibles you collect from missions, and his throne, along with all of his books and stuff. So he's definitely got quite the character of a character build up with this. I actually like it. It's pretty dope. So instead, we're gonna go down here and head to the Doom prison, which is right down there. Now, like I said, the Doom prison is a centerpiece of an environment where you can practice weapons, tactics, just overall equipment loadouts based on what you want to play with, and how you play. So it's a good testing ground for you to sort of practice and train against various types of enemies. So punish demons in the prison. The Repertorium. The Demon Prison allows you to practice fighting demons without dying or permanently losing inventory such as ammo or extra lives. New encounters unlock as you progress through the campaign to discover new demons. So you pretty much can run this as many times as you want. Obviously, the initial demons we've encountered, Soldier, imps, zombies, to name a few, would be the intricates of what we would normally encounter. So if you do play other missions, you can actually come back through here and encounter different types of demons, such as the Hell Knight, the Baron of Hell, etc., and really kind of practice yourself to the point where you can actually get your bearings with tactics in terms of taking them down, what weapons work best, what they're more vulnerable to, and sort of just learn from that for future playthroughs and tougher missions in your campaign that you continue on. So let's get to work. As you can see, you didn't use any resources or munitions or health or anything of the sort, so it's really handy. So once you actually even done that engagement, you pretty much know that you can come down here and practice. So head through the portal, and it'll take you right back up to the center. acquire a Praetor Suit token. So this is where you're going to find your first token to sort of upgrade your suit. And suit upgrades will help you with your equipment. Some will give you equipment loadouts. Some will give you equipment buffs like firing the grenade launcher 2 times. Some will make your enemy stay frozen longer. Others will make your skills replenish faster. So it's really handy of a thing to have, in some manner or another. So if you do get lost, don't worry. It just tends to be a habit of most people who are like exploring the environment. But you can pretty much explore the entire ship. Here you'll see that this is one of your new costumes, the classic Doom Marine costume that you can wear. So that's really dope. Nice throwback to the old times. So these are pretty much what your Praetor suit tokens are going to look like. And these will allow you to upgrade your suit accordingly. Spend Praetor suit points to purchase Praetor suit perks. Praetor suit enhances your abilities or unlock new abilities. So we're going to go over here to suit. And you pretty much will have a series of things from exploration, environment, frag grenade, ice bomb, and fundamentals. So I tend to go in systemic order per number. So obviously the first, ones and twos and threes and and so on and so forth. So I'm gonna go with the first one, which is gonna be reveals auto map station location. And you will get more tokens as you progress, particularly with mission challenges, finding them in the map as well, because several levels will have Praetor suit tokens hidden as a form of secret. So you'll actually get that too. And yeah, it's generally overall a useful thing. So now that we got that, we can go ahead and grab our Sentinel Pistol, which will be our next item of interest. We're gonna have to go up now. Oh, no, actually we don't need to, so we can actually get on with the rest of the mission. So pretty much right now we got everything we need. We got grenade, freeze line, whatever. So let's get a load of this UAC network.
This is an ARC broadcast. To any ARC personnel or survivors operating inside the Hellified zones, please be advised. More Doomslayer sightings have been coming in. ARC leadership do not recommend any attempts to communicate with the Slayer directly. Please avoid all contact with Doomguy at this time. While it is clear that the Slayer is an enemy of the challenge, it is unclear if he could also be a threat to civilians.
You got a picture of him holding a rabbit. I don't think he's going to be much of a threat. Also, over here, if you did miss anything from your previous playthroughs, everything from collectibles or whatever, you can actually go to Mission Select over here and rerun it again for the sake of that. So, like I said before, if I didn't cover it in my last part of the stream, if you did miss anything from your previous playthroughs, you can go back and run those missions again, and then it'll just save over the existing data. And then, of course, you'll be able to quit to the main menu, and it'll still resume you where you initially left off. So if you started in this, Fortress of Doom, you'll start there. If you're on your next mission, like Mission 5, you'll start there. So it's pretty much an easy going system. You can also reload these particular locations to do cheats. And in the bottom corner, as you see down there, you see square for cheat codes. Square for PlayStation, X for Xbox. So you can pretty much go ahead and just run the cheat codes, and this is pretty much where you'll access all your cheat codes. Obviously, we only have these two initially, where we activate all cheats. And then this one, obviously, is the one cheat we do have. We still have to find the others through playing the other rest of the missions, but we'll be able to get them in time, and soon you can rerun them as many times as you like and enjoy them to your heart's content. So that is pretty much the one nifty thing. Over here, and this is for the more masterful players, which I imagine I will try this at some point in my own time, is the master level. Now, the master levels will basically be incredibly powerful levels of remanaged, reorganized missions of the missions we've conquered. These are all locations where you will pretty much have in the future, I guess you would say, waves of demons. So you'll face like really powerful demons in the early phases that are going to be very, very overwhelming. But if you do complete these and challenges with them, you'll get a series of weapon skins, like the red chrome plasma rifle skin for your plasma rifle, or the teal chrome heavy cannon skin for your heavy cannon. So there is a bit of a give and take to completing these. So there's a little bit of rewards to everything you do, and this is definitely one of those examples. So I haven't done them myself yet personally. I actually tried to do it a lot sooner than I was ready. But definitely, I would not advise doing these until you have completed the game in its entirety and unlocked all the potential powers and skills and weapons that you could you very well will need, because you will need them to clear these. Some of these missions are extremely tough. This mission, Super Gore Nest, I couldn't complete without the rest of the weapons and upgrades I had to get later. So I kind of bit off more than I can chew, but I'm a type of person who likes to set my standards really high with difficulty. So, but yeah, I'll probably do that at my own time. So, but without further ado, let's get on with Mission 3, the Cultist Base. With the Celestial Locator now in your possession, you are able to pinpoint the location of the remaining Hell Priests. D. Grenak, leader of the UAC division responsible for Earth's invasion, has been located at the remote cultist Arctic base. Infiltrate the encampment and neutralize Renak. So I guess this guy set up shop in the Arctic, huh? Or Alaska, or both, or whatever. I don't, yeah. So here we're going to have our first instances of the challenge system. Now, basically what the challenges will entail is the overall um, scale of difficulty as far as with the mission, but also it enables you to sort of get Praetor tokens, Praetor suit tokens. So in this particular, and as well as a Sentinel battery. If you complete all three, you get a Sentinel battery. So this is just another addition that you can add to your, another plug-in battery you can put into your Doom Fortress. Um, Again, these are optional, but again, these are relevant to being done because then you get a little bit of something for doing them. So obviously, our first three major challenges are going to be to find a Sentinel crystal, which will be easy. Ignite 4 demons with a single blast from the flame belch, also very easy. And destroy an Erectotron's turret, also easy because we've done it before. So, and these are, you'll see there are weekly ones. Now I've already completed a good majority of these. I have not really by doing any number of them, and you'll get ridiculous amounts of XP. So I would definitely encourage you checking EPA on these regularly if you are a player of this game to sort of get a good sense of understanding of what's next on the challenges, because the challenges are monthly, they do change. So without further explanation, that I heard Horde mode is interesting. I would have to try Horde mode. That would be different. I'm wondering if it's a multiplayer one. I tried the multiplayer. It's okay, but I'm not competitive by nature, but it is pretty fun. If you're the Slayer, you fight against 2 demons. If you're a demon, it's basically you and the demon partner that you're with trying to kill the Slayer. A Slayer hunting party, so to speak. So it's definitely fun. If you haven't tried it, definitely give it a go because it's fun. So right away off the bat, we're going to see that we pretty much have this whole thing. We won't be able to get that map anytime soon because we're a long ways away from it. But basically, that's what our Praetor token gave us, was the location of the auto map system, which is quite far away. So we're on our own for a little while until we get there. So here we are. Take a moment and look around. I do take the time to actually enjoy the environment as opposed to anything else. Over here we got another codex entry, so we'll go ahead and grab that. The Cultist base. Led by the elusive Hell Priest. I'm just going to go ahead and leave it here for you guys to read it. I'm not going to read it. It's a nice read, but still, I don't have the luxury of, like, really reading it over and over again. then we're gonna move on. So pretty much right there, we got our mission challenges layout right there for us. Take a look at our map real quick, just to sort of get our bearings. We're obviously gonna have like a wall down there we need to jump onto, so... Now I want to reiterate that if you use the dash button onto walls a lot faster if you just do it manually with the R3 button, so... Once we've taken care of those demons, gargoyles set to ambush us. Take a quick look around, just to make sure, because usually there's some hidden items around here. See over there, that's a wall. Avoid those red circles if you can, because they do damage. It's like a shock trap kind of thing. Hurts you when you grab into it, so. Now there we have our rock that we're going to have to bust through, but we're not going to go that route. Instead, we're going to go forward and take a left. And there's going to be an ice wall we want to break through here. And there, on top of that skull, is going to be our first collectible doll. The gargoyle. Once we have that, go ahead and double jump and double dash. And get up there. Then, quickly, get ready to get your first challenge done by torching all these zombies on this bridge here.
Priest is somewhere in this facility. I cannot pinpoint his exact location at this time.
So once we've gone and dealt with those guys, what we're going to want to do is try to get this... You see this fish here hanging down there, and that's actually a well-disguised extra life. So we're going to go ahead and shoot this down there, and we got the extra life. And then once we go over here, you see how this cliff over here, go ahead and jump up there, punch the wall, we'll find a secret switch. Go ahead and hit that switch. And the gate will lower to a bounce pad. Not this one, but in here, this one. And what you're going to want to do, as soon as you go ahead and bounce on this pad, you're going to want to go up and double dash into your sentinel battery. So already you've accomplished 2 challenges in the span of a short time. Oh, a sentinel crystal, not a sentinel battery. Excuse me, I made a mistake there. Just a sentinel battery, but that was actually your first sentinel battery. We'll get a sentinel crystal soon enough. So once you get to this bridge point, it'll trigger mine. So up here you'll find some armor and a pulse, some plasma rifle ammo. And this is going to be nifty, so whatever you do, do not shoot the targeting thing, because there's these sickles that'll come flying out, and you can actually use them to kill enemies a lot faster. I'll show you how that works in a second. But for right now, we're going to grab the ammo we can, and continue on down this path to this switch here. Push it in. There's our cultist base.
Welcome, Slayer. An end. Let's see if you're strong enough to survive this cursed citadel.
Ouch.
The Slayer has arrived. All mortally challenged personnel, please be advised.
So once you've taken care of the demons, you want to go down here and grab that ammo. If you're lacking in armor, go ahead down here and grab this armor. But ultimately, you should be relatively okay. Now the next section of this, we're going to be introduced to a new enemy in the form of the Mancubus. So right here we're going to have the Mancubus. His weak points are going to be the heavy cannons that use flamethrowers and also fire cannons. By destroying them, you not only neutralize his flamethrower use, but you also enable his cannon blast to be a lot more mediocre. So it's a great tactic to get in the habit of, much like the Arachnotron's turret on top of his head. So pretty much right away, you can pretty much tell that those are weak points. I highly recommend using the sticky bomb feature, the sticky bomb from the shotgun, or the scope on the heavy cannon. It's very handy, especially to sort of get 0 pinpoint shots. The heavy cannon is usually my #1 go-to for it, but the sticky bomb is a nice substitute if you don't have enough rifle ammo. We also have a new Praetor suit token, probably from doing that challenge earlier at the beginning with the with the burning of those zombie demons. So we're gonna go ahead and use that real quick. All of our items are now marked on our map and in our inventory, so there we go. They're all, well, they're not all revealed, but they are pretty much relayed up in terms of our map. As you can see, items found, so we now know what we're looking for. I'm a bit of a hotspot here. I want to add also that that was actually another detail that we overlooked in the Mancubus. Certain weak points. Destroy the arm cannons to disable its flamethrower attack and delays its cannon attacks. A chest glory kill, like we just did, will trigger an explosion that damages nearby demons. So if you actually got a big cluster of demons around you, you can use the heart to sort that heart, you know, with the Doom Blade to sort of just kill the Mancubus and in turn damage or kill other demons nearby him when he blows up. Little asshole. So, luckily for us, we got a little armor left over here. So, obviously we can't go this way and we can't go that way, but instead what we're going to do is we're going to go west. And now we have that, we can actually upgrade our next element, which is going to be a rad suit. Takes less damage from toxic sludge and toxic water. Now, we don't have to worry about this quite just yet, but this will be handy in the missions to come, because there will be a few missions where we have to navigate some acidic or rather hazardous materials. So, we'll go ahead and get that. I make a habit of switching my shotgun mods out really fast because ultimately you do run out of ammo pretty fast if you use one particular mod for too long. In this case, the I forget what this mod is even called. I gotta look it up. The full auto. So you really kind of want to switch it out when you can and back and forth. But once you get the upgrade for the suit token to change your mods faster, it'll make your life a lot easier in the long run. So now we are traditionally supposed to go this way to get up there, but we're not going to go there yet. Instead, we're going to double back and go this way because we're going to get our next secret in the form of the secret, the extra life over here. So once we have that, we can pretty much go back the way we came. But we're going to go over here and grab this ammo, just because I like to be ammo topped off. And then down here, you're gonna have a series of trap like instructions. So you don't want to go down there. Instead, you want to go here. And you want to be fast because this is gonna come down just as fast as it goes up. Grab the armor underneath, and then go back on. Traditionally, this is where you would end up if you did take that portal down there. But thankfully, we didn't actually need to go that route. Instead, what we're gonna do is we're gonna do that anyway. And go on, swing the pole. Oh, I didn't make it, did I? I didn't make it. Too bad. Oh, I did make it. Yeah, sweet. I can't believe I made that. Okay, so right here, you're gonna have the yellow key. Go ahead and grab that. Help this yellow key. In the distance, you can see a fight is engaged with the demons. Come on, Boyle. Boom. Where are you going? Where are you going? No, you don't get to run away. So once we get to that point, we're gonna use the cultist key to open up this door. And through we go. Now these are new type of enemies in the form of the soldiers with the energy shields. Now these energy shields are very overloading vulnerable, so we can actually supercharge them and blow them up with our plasma rifle. So like that. Yeet. Pretty nifty. So we're gonna use we actually got a few we got a few battles we won, so we have like 5 armament weapon tokens, so we're going to use them to improve our weapon. So we're going to do that for the rifle with the micro missile load time decrease, and that'll bring us down to 2, which is okay because we're going to have like more to use in the long run. We also got another predator suit token, so we're going to use that as well. Go on down to fundamentals and improve the faster ledge grab on and monkey bars. This will enable you to use the monkey bars and the ledge grabs and get up them faster. So speed is the name of the game. Now that we got all of our number 1s upgraded, we can work on to our number 2s. Starting with the exploration. You don't have to exactly do it like that. It depends entirely up to you. I just prefer a much more senseless level thing. I don't know, maybe it's the OCD in me. So, here we got the plasma rifle ammo. And instead of going in that direction where we should be, we're going to go over here. Be sure to check your map too, because usually you're always going to miss something. There's also going to be things you're going to miss that you will want to revisit and acquire later on if you can. So here we have ourselves going in a few places. These are also explosive ordinances, so you want to use these for battle if you can. Make your life a lot easier. There's our next destination. That's where we want to go. So down here, you'll see there, jump down here on this rock. You'll see there's some monkey bars over there. Go ahead and jump over there at the monkey bars. And then over here, you'll find a nice little fish thing, ugly little fish thing. Go ahead and punch him. And you get a new extra life. Then a bounce pad taking you all the way back up. And then once we're back up here, go ahead and grab this health up here. Well, actually, no, don't grab the health. Save it, because you may need it. It's a big health. You don't want to waste it for 6 points of health. Go ahead down here, grab onto the wall, and shimmy over. And down here, you'll see another bounce pad. Go ahead and take that bounce pad. Go up, grab the armor and the ammo. Now, in the distance, you'll see that's actually your destination. So you want to get your rifle out, shoot, and use your bounce pad. Use your bounce pad, shoot the target in midair, and then use your double jump and your double dash to get in there. Then, in you go. And down there, your next weapon in the form of rocket launcher. So this is really handy for really heavy enemies, so... Yeet. Is that a cannon or a ship? It looks like a ship. Really nice looking ship, I gotta say. That's actually pretty cool looking. Okay, so once after the chaos is settled and there is no more demons, you want to just go ahead and scour the area, get ammo, health, armor, whatever you may need that you may have exalted in that fight, so... And then take a look at your map, and you'll find that there is a rune up above, and pretty much that is right up there, so we're gonna need to get up there and get it. So take the moment to sort of just gather yourself and then get an idea where you want to go next, which is going to be right over here. And in here you'll find a switch. Now, punching the switch will give you a limited window of time to get on this pole, this monkey bar swing, and swing up here. And that's basically what you want to do. Now, I'm not going to go up there just yet because I just saw over here that I want to get some rockets. And ammo is going to be the name of the game. Of course, you can use your chainsaw, but I want to save the chainsaw, for instance, when I'm really going to need it. So, try to do that again. Once you get to the top, turn around and double jump again. And then over here, you'll find your next rune. Now, we obviously got this blood punch giving us health, so we're going to go ahead and do the other benefit of our talent, which is going to be... I'm not particularly fond for faster blood punches because I feel it's just a little too fast-paced for me. But then again, some people want to get out of them faster. So we're going to go ahead and equip this savagery talent. So once we have that, we're going to go ahead and have that already equipped in our inventory, as you can see. So there's no need to go ahead and equip it. Go over here and jump up on this crane with the coffins. And just double jump and dash here. You get these last minute rockets. And in here you'll have your next major exchange with enemies. We're going to go ahead and equip this. And our new enemy. The Whiplash Demon. Now, the Whiplash Demon is extremely aggressive, both up close and at a distance. Very fast, so obviously its weakness is the Ice Bomb, so you want to freeze it with the Ice Bomb to temporarily stop it from slithering. So now we pretty much... Now that we have a new weapon token, we're going to go ahead and upgrade another weapon in the form of... What do we want to upgrade? I actually don't think we can upgrade anything yet. Okay, so we're not going to upgrade anything. Instead, get on this pedestal and open up the path leading forward back the way you came. And then take the moment to get inside and acquire any munitions you may need. Obviously, we don't need rockets. But here you'll find a weapon mod bot, and in this particular instance we're going to upgrade our weapon second behind the heavy cannon in the form of the pulse rifle, the plasma rifle. We got the heat blast modification. If you remember Doom 2016, this was actually one of my favorite ones, second after the stun grenade, but in this game we don't have the stun, so we're going to take our rocket out and deal with a little bit of these demons. And once we dispatch those demons that try to ambush us up here on the left, you're going to see this broken wall. Go ahead and bust that wall. And down below, we'll have a new crater. We don't have enough crater suit tokens to upgrade our suit again, so we're going to need to play a little bit more to get more of what we need. But here we will find that we have our way forward, but it's blocked, so we need to open the gate. So come over here and punch this block out of the place. Double jump over across, then double jump again, and start punching these chains. 1, 2. Now this will be our first major engagement. This will be complete with mancubuses, whiplashes, soldiers, zombies, as well as potentially maybe a Hell Knight and a few Arachnotrons. So we're gonna have our hands. We're gonna have our work cut out for us. So
the beast draws near to me, my brothers and sisters, but he is weak. Your hate must match his will. Only then will you be truly saved.
We'll wait for these guys to come. Oh, hello. Yikes. Where you at, Boyle? Love it. Love it. Love it. That was that was fun. I really do enjoy the sequences where you actually get the kill on, like, it really just gets you so pumped. So take the moment to sort of acquire yourself and get a little bit more of the way of ammo and armor and health and whatever you may need to sort of continue on. I do tend to do that a lot. I like to get as much as I can before I move on, because if I don't want to have to do a fast travel to reacquire supplies, I don't want to. So I take the measure of just taking the moment to look around. So, because in the heat of battle, you don't exactly have the luxury of looking around. You're constantly like on the move, looking for a new target. So it's very like you know, constantly doing that. So just let me drop my fingers there, drop my hand there for a minute. So, with that being said, take a look at your map one more time, just to make sure we have acquired everything we can possibly get, because once we're at the point of no return. Once we go beyond this point into the cultist base, we will not be able to travel back until we get to the end and get more supplies. So, once we have that, we're going to head on up into this ram, and then here, into the next section. At the far end of this left here, you're going to find the Sentinel battery, and then of course have to re-engage this demon here. You're going to see there's a life up. Now, how do we get there? Well, there's going to be a series of poles that are going to retract once we punch this fast. We need to swing. Oh, we didn't make it. We gotta do it again. But basically that's what you want to do. You want to use your double jump and your dash. And we got it. So, once you're up here, double jump and dash and you'll get your secret. Now, in here will be our next secret.
Your salvation lies in his destruction. The myth of the Slayer's strength is exposed now to us. Can you see it, brothers? He has lost the resolve to continue. Eat his soul. I must survive this. Protect me in my time of need, and you will secure your place in the new world.
I guess these guys didn't read the fine print when they became slaves of hell. Look at these guys too, bro. They're like ugly as shit. Now, once you killed all the demons, you'll find a new secret in the form of the Mega Health, so there's a relevancy to killing them all like I just did. If you're hurting for ammo or health, that's basically what you want. You get all the ammo here, and you get the health. And there's our way forward.
Your super shotgun is nearby. A relic from your past. The priests have kept it hidden from you in this remote location.
So once you've got all those ammos and stuff, you go see this chain here, buff that chain. And just kill all the little lost souls inside. Which is actually is another entry we did not probably cover, was actually the lost souls. I think, well, no, actually, I think we did, because we killed them in the second level. So, yeah, no, disregard. So once they're gone, go ahead and grab the switch and press it. There's our baby, our super shotgun.
Attention, all mortally challenged personnel. The Slayer is inside the facility. Please proceed with aggression.
Well, we used our health. Damn, an extra life. That's disappointing. I was hoping not to have that happen, but what are you gonna do? So after we've engaged those demons, we're going to have ourselves going up this elevator. Now, we obviously have a sentinel crystal inside, along with a few others, so that will be our go-to for our next challenge. We also, over here, have an optional fight a hidden encounter, which we can do. So in order to get these, we're going to need to go around through this maze-like structure. So here we have, over here, this is actually going to lead us to our auto map. So we have our auto map now. That'll be a done deal. Which will provide us with a layout of the entire cultist base, as we can see. So once we've done that, we can proceed forward, and down here we'll have this energy. Now we do not want to land in this. This will obviously hurt us, potentially kill us. So we're gonna just drop down, do a double dash for that wall. Barely made it. That was stupid of me. But over here we're gonna see a similar situation, but we're gonna need to dash all the way. So double jump, and then save your dashes for the tail end. So jump, double jump, dash, dash, dash. And you automatically get the refill with the dash refill. So you can just keep dashing. And then double jump again, and here we are. Hold the switch. And all the gates have been lowered, so that's an added bonus. So here we have ourselves a new Sentinel Crystal. Now, before we actually did with the health and the armor, so this time around we're going to do the ammo. This will make our ammo reserves go up a little bit in terms of scale. So we now have a Sentinel Crystal that we've completed, so now we can get also a suit upgrade. So let's go ahead and upgrade a larger auto map reveal radius. So we'll go ahead and upgrade that. And now the added benefit is to take down this optional encounter. Now this is going to be tricksy, but we can do this. Little gips and blips in the servers. Anyway, back on task here. Take the elevator down and into this path here down here. Three rockets traditionally take the amount to kill a cacodemon. Pain Elemental is a little bit more, I think, but then again, I could be wrong. But over here, once you navigate over here, you'll find your way to a new crater token. And then go back up, and then climb up here, and you'll find yourself with an added benefit of the munitions here. So I'll punch that. And there we go. It's very difficult to sort of get an idea of how to do that. It just takes time and practice. So if you are playing and you're having a hard time with it, don't panic, don't stress out, you'll get it eventually. Some kind of manufacturing line for revenants. But once you've taken care of the revenants, go ahead and jump over here, and you will find go this way, but we're not going to go that way just yet. Instead, what we're going to do is wait for this elevator to come back down and pick it up.